I'm Dr. Bob Levinson, and being owner and operator of ABC Hypnosis here in Calgary, Alberta, I get asked over and over again, is hypnosis effective for smoking cessation? And rather than go on and on about my belief about hypnosis, I thought I would answer the question by interviewing Ross Hunter. How many years did you smoke for?
Well, over 40.
Over
and I don't know precisely, but over 40.
Did you try any other methods apart from hypnosis to quit smoking?
Only one. And the one that I chose to use was, I call it just quitting cold turkey. And it was a disaster. I mean, it just simply didn't work. It worked for a couple of days because, well, I don't know why it worked for a couple of days, but very soon after beginning the cold turkey process, it was very stressful. I was anxious a good deal of the time, and before long just was back smoking as much as I ever was. That's the only other way of stopping smoking that I did try.
Did you try cold turkey more than once, or was it?
I did it a couple of times.
A couple of times, eh?
A couple of times, and that was a good long time ago.
Right.
And then I basically gave up on quitting. And it was only, well, I don't know, I suppose a couple of months ago that the thought occurred to me that, you know, maybe I should try a different way. And so I came to you.
How easy was it to quit smoking with the hypnosis?
I can't believe that it was as easy as it was, because I was anticipating a bit of a struggle. I figured that the hypnosis might give me some support, but that I was going to have to really work at it a good deal more than it turned out I had to, because even from the first session with you, I have had very little difficulty or very few times when I really would like to have had another cigarette. Very few. So it's the answer to your question, it's been easy.
Was the experience of hypnosis what you fathomed it, what you thought it would be?
Not even close.
No, eh?
No, because I was under the impression that with hypnosis that you would put me to sleep and that I would wake up at some point and you would have put some suggestions in my mind and I wouldn't have known anything about the actual process.
So if you ended up clucking like a chicken, you wouldn't have known?
I guess that's right. You know, really, I guess that's right. And that's the way hypnosis is in the entertainment world.
Exactly.
I think, anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And what happened with me in here was completely different, because I was aware the whole time of everything you were saying and everything that you were doing to help me.
I just want to reiterate your observation, because it's so intriguing for people, almost mystifying, to find out that they can go through such a subtle experience. Commonly they'll just come out of here and say, you know, I relaxed and I was comfortable, but I heard everything you said. And they end up being perfectly hypnotized. In other words, they end up achieving their goal. It's not something that is sort of, you know, puts a person into unconscious state or sleep state, which is a nice aspect of hypnosis, is that, as you found out, you are in control. You know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you hadn't told me that I was hypnotized, I think I might not have thought that I was hypnotized. except for the fact that I didn't need to have a cigarette. Well, I know me and the way I wanted cigarettes prior to working with you, and therefore something had to have happened to have made me not want to have cigarettes.
Talking about that, Ross, how many cigarettes did you smoke a day on a typical day?
Somewhere around a pack, which would be, what, 25 cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. And just out of the blue, like one experience, and that desire was just about gone.
Yes.
Going through something once, as powerful as hypnosis, obviously can make a fantastic change. Like you said, one session, and you were able to quit smoking. But the reinforcement is a very, very important aspect of long-term success. So, if I'm correct, you didn't just see me once. I believe, even though you were totally successful after once, you saw me at least one or two more times. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And are you glad you did that?
Yes. If only because it confirmed for me that I was able to do this. You know, and I mean, this is, everybody knows that stopping smoking is a major process for most of us. And I'm frankly surprised that the power of hypnosis was as effective as it was with me.
It's been a pleasure working with you, and if you ever have any questions or concerns or difficulties, my door's open to you at any time.
And I will walk through it.
Thank you very much, Ross.
You're welcome.